It's nearly the release date for Star Wars Outlaws. That's coming up on August 30th. And early reviews are being posted, as well as more gameplay clips being released. And as expected, things are not shaping up so good for this game. However, some journalists are attempting to defend it and shill for Ubisoft. We'll take a look at that, as well as a collection of embarrassing gameplay clips in this video. For only $70, you too can enjoy invigorating gameplay like this. But wait, there's more.
Get up.
It's like a vast looking game. I think Ubisoft has done a really, really good job, by the way. You there? Never mind.
Yesterday on August 26, Mr. Matty Plays released a very funny review for Star Wars Outlaws. The full review is about 22 minutes long, so consider watching the full thing on his YouTube channel. Now we'll take a look at a very brief clip that, as mentioned, I thought was rather comedic.
The game feels incredibly unaware of its biggest pitfalls and does literally nothing to avoid them. There is very little diversity in this gameplay experience, and worse yet, the AI may be some of the worst I've witnessed in a long while. I'll let the gameplay do the talking.
I love how the NPCs are like, fire, fire at will, as they miss every single shot. And what's going on with that one dude? He's getting like recoil from literally nothing. It also sounds like there's a lot of missions that force you into using stealth and stealth only, but leaves you like a minuscule amount of options for any meaningful stealth mechanics. You have the really janky looking takedowns if you're close enough, and a stun shot you can use, but apparently it's on like a 1-minute cooldown. And then finally, you can use your pet Nix, but the options seem very limited there, with a few sort of distractions, or just another takedown sort of thing. In other words, it sounds like it would get boring extremely quickly. If you get caught during these stealth missions, you get sent all the way back to a checkpoint that at times can be exceedingly far back. I don't know about you, but it sounds like a snooze fest. And once again, $70 game, by the way. Furthermore, you're supposed to be like this outlaw, right? So you'd think they'd put more effort into the stealth mechanics, especially since it seems to be integral to the game. But yeah, that's what you got. And do you remember that IGN review from like a month ago? That thing was already hilarious, but it's aging even worse.
As such, the blaster battles felt like they had meaningful stakes, and the stealth gameplay had a bit of weight to it because I knew that I'd be up against it.
And IGN aren't the only corpos shilling for Ubisoft. We got Rolling Stone tweeting, "Star Wars Outlaws aims to bring the wonder back to a galaxy far, far away, albeit through the lens of its shadier underworld," and tweeting out their review article titled, "Outlaws is one of the best Star Wars games ever made." What makes this even funnier is that article would get reposted by Julian G, whose Twitter bio says Creative Director, Star Wars Outlaws. And they say, "Star Wars Outlaws launch day. Thank you all for the support and constructive feedback so far. I'll leave you with my favorite review so far from Rolling Stone magazine. Outlaws is one of the best Star Wars games ever made." Yeah, it's a real mystery why that one is his favorite review. And then I also have an example of a Kotaku writer taking umbrage with the game being called Heartless. Here's the context. This tweet by Greg Miller says, "I had high hopes for Star Wars Outlaws, but this game didn't even come close to them. A 4 out of 10 on the kind of funny scale, meh." And including this brief clip that we'll play a part of.
For me, this is such a 4 out of 10 video game. I know how hard games are to make. I know how many people worked on this, and I know how hard they tried. The final product is so heartless, where I think it misses in terms of story, character, gameplay.
So that's when Zach Z would respond. His bio saying writer at Kotaku, and his response reading, "Invite me to your little show so we can debate that heartless comment, bub. ND5 is a top character in Star Wars, and his arc is wonderful / the core of the thing." But then going on to say that he's not actually mad. Still, it sounds like he does take umbrage with the heartless comment. And I just find this recurring theme odd, where it looks like most of the people defending this game are some of those gaming journalists. I mean, I guess it's not odd when you know how gaming journalists tend to be, but You guys know what I mean. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got today for Star Wars Outlaws. When this game actually releases in a few more days, we'll see if it surprises people. However, based on the current evidence out there, it's not looking good. Let me know what you think about Star Wars Outlaws so far, as well as that journalist stuff. And if you enjoyed my coverage, consider liking and or subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.